everybody. So it's Zoe and Danny here, and we want to talk to you guys about what it looks like when Zoe's sick. As you know, we've been missing for probably a week or so, and Zoe, we went to Dollywood and we had a really good time, and it was spring break, so Zoe was really active. We did a lot of things, and then her heart rate started spiking, and then it would go really low, and I think the lowest it got was 34. And so we had to call the heart doctor, and they're talking about in a few weeks putting her on a heart monitor and monitoring her 2 to 4 weeks, just depending, because she overdid it a little bit and she needed to get some rest. Exercise is what Zoe has to do for her heart, and she's supposed to do 30 to 45 minutes a day per her heart doctor. And so when she does that, it has just gotten to where everything in her heart looks good, but her heart is a little bit bigger than it's supposed to be in that left atrium. So she does take baby aspirin. And her disability, although we don't like to use that term, it does look different than if somebody was to roll up in a wheelchair or you could visibly see it. You can't always see it with Zoe because Zoe's really active. She has a lot of energy a lot of times, and she likes to keep going and keep pushing herself. And she forgets that she does need rest. I mean, in my eyes, that makes her a trooper, but then her anxiety takes full effect, and then she's not feeling well, and then she doesn't want to do schoolwork because she tries so hard to constantly stay up and the pressure to stay in. So Zoe, can you tell us a little bit about how you felt when you were sick this past week? It's okay. You were really tired. What else? When you get really tired, what do you need to do? What's your go-to thing when you're really tired?
I usually lay down and watch TV.
Yeah, what are some of the other things that you get going on when you're not feeling well? Like the headaches, and can you tell us a little about that? Just touch on it just a little bit.
Well, I do have headaches and everything, and when I'm sick, it doesn't really help with my anxiety.
Yeah. So what are some things that you do to help with your anxiety when you get to that place where it just feels overwhelming?
Rubik's Cube. I play with that like crazy.
And because it helps to have something to do with your hands, right? It takes the pressure off a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just want to come on here and we just want to share some of those things because it looks different for everybody, right? You can't just look at Zoe when we go to the theme park and we have the special pass that allows us to bypass the big lines. You can't look at her and see that she's not going to do well standing an hour in a line with a crowd. And so a lot of that is just bringing awareness to people who, it's almost borderline, and it may even be PTSD from having 3 open heart surgeries and the overwhelming feeling. And we recently discovered that Zoe has been worried. She's worried that she'll have to have another open heart surgery. And you can only have so many surgeries done on that valve before you'd have to have a heart transplant. So it's natural to worry about those things. So we pray and we encourage, and part of Zoe's healing journey is doing this YouTube channel. So if we disappear for a little while, you guys, just know it's not because we don't want to share or because our anxieties are getting the better of us. It's because we may have to just take a moment so that Zoe can recoup and rest and get refreshed so that we can come on here. And as you guys know, look, tonight she has shared more with us. So thank you for that, Zoe, because we do really want to learn from you, and the best person to learn from is the person that's going through it. So we love you guys. I know this is a shorter video than usual. Zoe's going to be editing some for our next 2 videos, and I can't wait because that's another way. Zoe, what does editing do for you before we go?
Helps me relax, calm down. It just feels peaceful.
And not to embarrass you, but you really are good at editing. Like, I love to watch your edits. So we want to share some of that with you guys, and we hope that you'll be encouraged by this and know that just as Zoe does, she keeps going forward, she keeps progressing. She may stop to rest for that little bit, but you guys be encouraged in that, and we hope that you'll press on as well. We love you guys.